Well, happy New Year to everyone out there. It's nice and chilly out tonight. Let me go ahead and show you what we're dealing with. So tonight I just have a basic, I think it's a Nicaraguan cigar by Forum. It is by the, I think it's the J.C. Newman Cigar Co. Okay, I'm gonna be smoking that tonight. I got my box of matches, my V cutter. I do have a big lighter because these matches do go out very, very fast. I was gonna use my GoPro, but it's not working. And I'm just enjoying some coffee. It's probably a little lighter than I usually like it, but yeah, very nice. Not too much going on. Nice and chilly. But let me go ahead and get this back. I had everything. Give me a sec, guys. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's light this puppy up and just sit here, enjoy the brand new year. Earlier, actually today, I smoked another cigar. I actually smoked the Davidoff. I think the anniversary one, which was a Christmas gift from a good friend. And I told him I'd smoke it with him on New Year's because he doesn't, he lives south. We FaceTimed each other in the morning and smoked it. But that was this special one right here by Davidoff. Real luxury brand for cigars. I love it. It was real great tasting. And the first cigar we smoked together was actually a Davidoff too. And that was, I think, last week when he was here for Christmas. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get this thing lighted. This was I think like $4 or $5 cigar. I heard it's not bad. It's quick to the punch, So I do feel quite a lot of soft spots, which to me is not good, but yeah, it's a $4 or $5 cigar. Okay. It's not as pungent as the other one. It just doesn't have a very strong smell, but it's still clean. Should be a very nice smoke. And we'll go ahead and we'll see how long this video is going to be today. Let's get right into the lighting. And then let's see if we can get it with the match first. All right, you can't forget your cutters. So we'll just cut that right there, a nice little B. I actually kind of cracked it a little bit. Huh. I don't know if you guys can see that kind of came undone right there. That's no bueno, but it's a cheap ass cigar. I just hope it doesn't unravel on me, but we'll keep it at that. Let's go ahead and let's get this thing lighted. I like to light my stuff with matches. So far, it has really good flavor. I noticed that if I do hold up my cigar like this, I can get the things going. See, it just burns out so quick. It doesn't even like come down to the bottom like normal matches. Like these matches are so fine. It's like I have to hold the cigar and everything else, right? So it's just if I need to, if this next one doesn't work, I'm just gonna use the big lighter, so you guys don't have to wait as long. It's burning a little bit already, but we'll go ahead, we'll use it. Sorry, I'm basic, bro. I barely started smoking these, so I don't have a real lighter. We'll go ahead, we'll lightly toast this. And my buddy has actually a torch lighter, so I actually plan on getting one of those. You guys can actually see right there the little lip. I just want to cut the V that kind of came off. I don't want to pull that off. It smells pretty good actually. It's quite clean. Now, do bear with me. I haven't had many cigars, guys. So, I mean, this tastes really good to me, but also compared to the Davidoff, big difference, right? Smells, the way it comes prepared, just the quality of it. Looking at it, like this one right here is a little thicker, but I actually got this a lot easier than I did the Davidoff. But it still smells good. Let's get a good ass straw. So it is cold outside, guys. It's probably like maybe 50 degrees right now out here in the bay, and it's just chilling, enjoying my time. I have another day off tomorrow, so we'll get back to it, get back in the swing of things for work, because it's been real slow. Holidays, you have time off and got to pay bills, right? Just trying to work all the overtime I can, but Happy New Year to everybody. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get it to start burning, because I don't want it to go out. It looks like it might go out here pretty soon, so I might actually have to light it again. So, a second. It's just funny because I just thought I'd do it. I was actually going to save this for sometime later, but decided not to. I'm pairing, again, in case you guys missed it, pairing this with some coffee tonight. Not really into the mood to drink, so. Oh, man. It's very nice. I'm still learning and trying to get the hang of how to smoke this, guys. Just hope you guys enjoy it. We're here to talk about life and whatnot. But we'll go as far as I can and see. My phone doesn't have much power in it, but we'll see how far it can go. And honestly, as far as like the gigabytes go, I don't have a whole lot of gigabytes left. So I'm plugging my phone in. I do have a GoPro, but I have to figure out how to it doesn't look so good. It's a Hero 5. So I can tell right away that it's not burning it, right? Compared to the quality, on Davidoff, it would start burning. I would have the ash, and at the same time, it just seems like you have to constantly hit it, otherwise it's just gonna burn out, and you're just gonna be left with having to relight it again. And I don't like that. I like so far the cigars that I've had been real high quality because of my friend. They were gifts to me, and you can sit there and talk for a minute without having to draw anything, and here and there. But this one seems like you have to. Draw like every couple seconds. Anyways, how do you guys hold your cigars? Kind of hold mine like that, like chopsticks. Just like this, and I use hold it between my my index finger and my thumb, and I just put my middle finger like right underneath it, like a little kickstand. But yeah, 2022, here we come, right? A lot of things have happened this year. We've all lost somebody, and this year I took it pretty hard. I lost my mother, and I lost a really good cousin of mine. I lost some other family members too that were, they were distant. I didn't really know them, but it's been a real bad year for my family. And thinking of you guys, whether you're following me or not, you're just happen to stumble upon this video. My prayers be with you guys, and just hope everyone does well. You guys get through it, because I'm getting through it. If I'm getting through it, you can get through it too. And I'm just living this life right now. And they're talking about like a second quarantine coming up, right? That seems to be the rumor, or just we're entering into a bigger stage of COVID. And it's quite scary, really. Because I did lose a family member to COVID, and so it's not fun to think about. Sorry, I'm just gonna try to get the toast a little bit more. Yeah, I definitely gotta pick myself up. That torch lighter is so cool. I do have some burning now, which is actually, it's good. That's what I wanted. That was it right there. It was taking a minute to get that started, guys. But again, this is it's spelled Quorum, so Quorum, I think is the name of this particular cigar. It's handmade in Nicaraguan. It's the J.C. Newman Cigar Co. I mean, I don't know how well that brand is. I really don't know anything about brands. I've been, again, watching a lot of gentleman-like videos. Oh yeah, that's I haven't had much cigars. I think this is maybe my 7th cigar. Since the last video that I recorded with you guys, I think this is my 7th cigar. And like I said, I don't plan on being a smoker. I plan on more being like a social one, I guess you could say. Like I get a humidor and just have a pack lying around, and someone comes over and I want to be in some great conversation, go ahead and do it. But we'll see. I used to vape a lot, and I vaped for a couple years straight. I was never really addicted to nicotine. I mean, I did have days where I would scratch, but it wasn't. As I say that, right? I actually just had an itch. I guess that's what they all say, right? But it wasn't like real bad, and it was real easy for me to quit. I was kind of on and off between vaping for a long time, and then I quit for a while. And earlier this year, I did a trip down south to Big Bear with some of my buddies and my girl. And we were down there in LA, and visited this vape smoke shop, and I think it was just all vape, and just picked up a small mod because I had thrown out my previous one, and I did it because they smoke weed, and weed's not my thing. I don't like smoking weed, especially because at the time my job required a clean system, and the job that I have now requires a clean system. So I just it's, smoking weed just not in my market, and honestly, I don't care. I have done it before. Uh, Things did turn green, kind of like the walls behind me, but you know, uh, that was about it. I thought everything was funny, but you know, I just never again. My first experience actually before I smoked with my friends was real bad. So I ended up smoking weed with my brother. My parents were selling their place at the time, and I had just barely turned 21, so I was drinking beer for the first time. Right, I wasn't one of those kids that went out and was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna party hard," and drinking liquor and beer before, when I was 15, 16. I didn't do anything like that. I was a good two shoes, and if it's hard to pass. And one night I was just going through a stressful night at work, and my parents selling the house that I grew up in. Right, I just didn't really have anywhere to go, so I kind of went a little overboard that day. I had some beer with some of my friends. We just had lunch together, and I had a Guinness stout. And you're like, Guinness, whatever, right? Well, when you're 21 years old and you have a full pint of Guinness stout, that's a lot of beer for you, right? Like maybe 3-4 hours later after that lunch, uh, which I wasn't drunk, by the way. I just had the alcohol in my system. Um, my brother came over with his friend, and they were smoking weed in the back, and they're just, you know, weed is their thing. Oh, that's a clean hit right there. And smoking weed was their thing, and my brother got me into beer. He's a big beer enthusiast. Bless him, I fucking love beer, and I think it's like I have an Instagram account, everything dedicated to beer and stuff, and I know so much about it, and it'd be cool to, I'm a big beer enthusiast now because of it, and I actually know more than him than he does at this point, and still some things he schools me on, but when it comes to knowing a lot of breweries and around that, I'm the guy. And like, he happened to have wine. His buddy had wine on him, and I'm like, damn, what the heck, right? Can't go wrong. So he hands me a tobacco blunt, and he had rolled a real big one, probably as big as this damn cigar. And I start hitting that, and pours me like Chardonnay, like wine, right? A little bigger than this cup, right? About half pour. Yeah, I down that. I just like, well, this pairs real well with this. And well, remember, this is 4 hours after I just had that stout, and I'm 21, drinking for the first time, smoking weed. And this was my first time drinking, but it was my first time smoking weed, and I was higher than a kite. I lost like track of time. I mean, there was 1 minute I was there, and the next minute, what happened, right? I lost track of time. I was laughing at everything, and I was crossfaded for the first time because I was never drunk. I never knew what a buzz felt like. I never knew what it felt like to be drunk, and I never knew what it felt like to be high. And so I was both at the same time, and respectively, and I was pretty messed up. I was freaking out. I was shivering. I was having, a fever or whatever, right? And I just started throwing up. It was all bad. And I made it through the night. It's real embarrassing. So that's why I really don't smoke weed, because it was a nightmare to me, right? But cigars are pretty nice, and like I said, I see people that smoke cigars all the damn time. It's a daily thing with them. And so far, this is my second one today, and it's my last one, and I hope it's my last one for a while. I'm not gonna smoke another one until maybe my birthday, right? But yeah, I plan on being, like I said, not a casual smoker, but more of a more of a special occasion, right? Birthdays, holidays, maybe a vacation. That's about it. You're thinking that's quite a lot, right? At the same time, it's not so much. yes, you know, I appreciate you guys joining me today. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I know I'm a gaming account. I have a lot of games and stuff like that. You guys watch my videos. The few that I do, probably know I do have like a video with 300,000 views. It's like a Pac-Man video. I did that for school when I was a senior, in my digital design class. It was the advanced portion, so I had taken digital design a year prior, and so this was like my final project that I had to do for that year. Originally the video looks a little weird. It got flagged for copyright infringement. They're not gonna take it down, but they were like, hey, we're either gonna take it down or you just gotta change it. And so originally, all the sound effects, the way it plays out, it's all the same, but there's no music. The music that played with it was the Ray Park song, Ghostbusters, the Ghostbusters song. And it went in line with the video, and it made a lot of sense when I cut it. So if you guys want to see what it is, just play the Ghostbusters theme song with the Pac-Man video, and probably be a little bit funnier. But other than that, I started the Epics and Funny series a couple years back, about I want to say 4 years ago. And at the time I had I would say an ex-sibling, because, he was my ex's little brother. And I really started the series. He was really a big part of that, and blessed to him, wherever he's at. I hope he's doing well. All feelings set aside, things happen, right? But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to enjoy some smoke and some stories. But yeah, check out the Epics and Funnies. I'm planning on bringing them back. I've been playing that new Battlefield lately, and I got some funny stuff. I haven't had time to cut anything, and I've been dealing with a lot this year. I haven't had time to sit down. I think I did a video a year ago saying that it was supposed to come back, and that was it. never did anything. But be on the lookout. I hope I can get to it this year, at least one video, and we'll go from there. But if not, I don't mind doing these videos. I think it's honestly a lot easier than having to cut and edit a bunch of video games. There's a lot of people out there, right? But this right here's my jam. And also, I'm a big beer guy, so I'll start uploading some beer stuff here, hopefully in the future. We really made it to 23 minutes, guys. So happy you guys can join me tonight. It's very chilly, but I got my coffee, got this. I'm just chilling out. I got a day off tomorrow. Don't gotta go to bed. It's just it is a little sketchy up here. I'm not really on the ghetto side of the Bay Area, but I'm next to it. And so like I'm on the 3rd floor, I think. Shit. Nah, it's alright. But just overlooking the balcony, and it's just with all the shootings going on and everything. What can I say? It's a little scary. You never know if anyone's walking by. Just that could be it. But we're good vibes tonight. We're here to enjoy ourselves. So it could be because I lit this with a lighter fluid like that, like Bic. Probably tainted the flavor a little bit. Probably a lot better from an actual match. I'm gonna look into investing in some good, decent matches that are long. Gotta get flames out. I also gotta get better with how I like my stuff, right? The matches I get from Total Miner. Oh wow, look at that. That's why I've seen that name before. So I didn't realize this, but when you go to Total Wine, you get one cigar. Doesn't matter. They usually give you complimentary matches, and this right here, And the JC Newman Co. It's the same damn brand right there in the matches. So, uh, yeah, since 1895. Matches kind of suck, to be honest with you. Cigar's not that great when compared to the David Off, of course, right? But, I mean, for $4 cigar, it's not bad. Hope you guys have a good year. I'm gonna go ahead and just enjoy the rest of this cigar. Thanks for taking the time to, if you made it this far, thanks for taking the time to hear me out and just kind of be sitting here, relax, watching some random guy smoke a cigar. You guys take care. Happy New Year. Blessings to you, your family, your friends, your future. Make this year great. And again, if you guys are struggling, just know that I went through a lot this year and I'm still pushing through. You gotta find hope somewhere. And when you do, just stick to it and keep going forward. Because remember, no matter what you believe in, peace will come eventually. Guys, take care.